The on-court rivalry between Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal began at the 2006 French Open, when a 19-year-old Djokovic had to retire from their quarterfinal. 16 years on, they are preparing for the ATP Tour Finals, where Djokovic has triumphed 5 times, but Nadal is yet to win. The two grizzled heavyweights of the sport have traded blows since they first met on this patch of clay back in 2006. Still, in their 59th meeting, the margins separating these two are tiny: the width of a line, the slightest mishit, the momentary misjudgment of an unpredictable bounce. As sporting rivalries go, add this up there with the best of them, they are one of the very few surefire things in tennis. Enjoy them while you can, both with bodies slowly starting to backfire and undermine them. One day, we're going to miss them. Let's rewatch their most impressive moments. Before starting, we would like you to subscribe to our channel. Done? Let's begin. 2012 Australian Open Final. We knew Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic could go on forever, and the 2012 Australian Open only confirmed it. The two great rivals ran each other ragged over 5 pulsating sets. But it was Djokovic who emerged a 5-7, 6-4, 6-2, 6-7, 5, 7-5 winner in the longest Grand Slam final of the tiebreak era that lasted 5 hours and 53 minutes. It bettered the 1988 US Open final between Mats Wilander and Ivan Lendl, which took 4 hours and 54 minutes. Djokovic rallied from 2-4 down in the deciding set to claim victory and extend his winning streak over Nadal to 7. It was also the 3rd Grand Slam final in a row that Djokovic had triumphed over Nadal. The 2012 Australian Open win came on the back of a hugely successful season for Djokovic. The Serb had won 3 of the 4 majors in 2011 to break the Nadal-Roger Federer duopoly in men's tennis. 2013 French Open semifinal. As their heavyweight battle shifted to clay, Nadal was the frontrunner and the Spaniard was 2 points away from victory at 6-5 in the 4th set. But Djokovic broke the Nadal serve and won the subsequent tiebreaker to push the match into the decider. The Serb had earned his stripes on clay by beating Nadal in straight sets at the Monte Carlo Masters final. In a dramatic 5th set that lasted 87 minutes, Nadal fought back from 2-4 down to clinch it 9-7 and reach his 8th French Open final. When I was serving for the match, against the wind, I knew it was going to be tough because, in difficult moments, he always puts one more ball inside, Nadal said after the match, which lasted 4 hours and 37 minutes. I was ready for the fight and had a little bit of luck at 4-3. In Australia in 2012, it was similar, but he won. Everybody knows Novak is a fighter. That's why this is a special sport. 2018 Wimbledon semifinal. The win over Nadal in the 2018 Wimbledon semifinal brought a fading Djokovic back in the reckoning. Djokovic had missed the second half of the 2017 season due to an elbow surgery and looked far from his best in the first 2 majors in 2018. He was beaten by South Korean youngster Hyun Chung at the Australian Open and crashed to Italian journeyman Marco Cecchinato at the French Open. The Serb even slipped out of the top 20 in the world. At Wimbledon that year, he had survived tricky challenges from Britain Kyle Edmund and Japan's Kei Nishikori. But with Nadal on the other side of the net at a Grand Slam semifinal, Djokovic slipped back into beast mode. His fate hanging on his newly recovered elbow, the Serb engaged in long, intriguing rallies against Nadal under the Wimbledon roof. With the first semifinal, between John Isner and Kevin Anderson extending beyond 6 hours, the Nadal-Djokovic clash was halted on Friday with the Serb 2-1 ahead. Both the players hit 73 winners and made only 42 unforced errors in the high-quality, high-octane encounter. Djokovic saved 5 break points in the decider to take it 10-8 after 5 hours and 15 minutes. The Serb went on to win the Wimbledon title that year, his first major since the 2016 French Open. 2015 Roland Garros quarterfinals. Rather than the sheer drama that has dictated this rivalry, this match makes the list for its historical gravity. It was the first time since 2009, when Robin Soderling upset Nadal, and so far only, that the Spaniard had lost at French Open. For possibly the first time in his career, Nadal had seemed confused by clay that year. He had cusp of confidence. When the two met in the quarterfinals, Djokovic was quick to pounce on this rare show of fragility by the Spaniard. Djokovic, hoping to clinch a career slam in Paris, raced to a 4-0 lead in the first set. Though Nadal fought back to 4-4, Djokovic claimed the opening set 7-5 in 67 minutes and then ran away with the match. Nadal's whipping forehand had earned him only 3 winners on the day as Djokovic stormed to victory in 2 hours and 26 minutes. Though it looked like Djokovic would finally add the missing Roland Garros title to his cabinet this year, having passed the toughest test with flying colors, it wasn't to be. He was beaten in 4 sets by Switzerland's Stan Wawrinka in the final. 2014 French Open Final. Nadal ended Djokovic's 4-match winning streak against him with a 3-6, 7-5, 6-2, 6-4 victory in the final of the 2014 French Open. The win saw the Spaniard become the first player in history to win 9 titles at a Grand Slam event and took him level with American great Pete Sampras in the overall major tally. Though Djokovic had held steady to win the opening set, Nadal came out swinging in the second. The stifling heat in Paris, estimated at 27 degrees Celsius, seemed to affect the Serb more. Djokovic, serving to stay in the set at 5-6, served a double fault and missed a forehand to hand Nadal a set point, which the Spaniard hammered down with a forehand winner. Djokovic continued to struggle in the sun and faded out in the next 2 sets. Nadal's title win saw him retain the number 1 ranking. 2009 Masters1000 Madrid semifinal. Their most legendary clash on the ATP Tour. For 10 long, this Madrid Masters 1000 semifinal is the longest match ever played in a Masters 1000 event. Nadal won this fantastic fight 3-6, 7-6, 5, 7-6, 9, after saving 3 match points in a football-like atmosphere. "I played the best tennis match of my life. 2 points decided the match. It's very frustrating," Djokovic said later in his press conference. Nadal versus Djokovic, who is the best? It is impossible to rank these two champions and establish who might be the GOAT, greatest of all time, especially since their careers are not over. Nevertheless, here are a few numbers to compare them. As of May 2022, Nadal has won 21 Grand Slam titles, one more than Novak Djokovic. Rafael Nadal has won 91 ATP titles in his career. He also lost 37 finals, including 8 in Grand Slams. Rafael Nadal has won the Davis Cup 5 times with Spain, in 2004, 2008, 2009, 2011, and 2019. The Spaniard won the gold medal in singles at the 2008 Beijing Olympics and a gold medal in doubles with Marc Lopez at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Novak Djokovic, who turned pro 5 years after Federer, has won 87 ATP titles in his career. He also lost 35 finals, 10 of them in Grand Slams. Novak Djokovic lifted the Davis Cup in 2010 with Serbia. The Serb won the bronze medal in singles at the Beijing Olympics in 2008. That was all for this video. We hope you like it. Before leaving, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.